Alright, just sitting down here. Haven't really taken a look at the gappers yet. So we are a little bit behind. And at 20 here. Watching this break through 20. We want to see 22. Big buyer at 20. Want to see us through 22. It's big seller at 22, but it's breaking. High day 28. Out at 20. So break even on that trade. DRMA. So GSMG is kind of thickly traded. Is there anything else I should be worried about here? PTPI. CNSP. YS. EHC. ALLR. Let's go YS. Alright, let's watch this one through 15. And here at 15, watching it through 16, 17, there's 20. Watching 20 for an ad. Ad at 20, watching 20 break. Watching 20 here. There's 23, 24. Taking some off at 24. There's 27. Took some off at 26. There's 30, 35 is high a day. Watching here. Took some more off at 25. Rest out at 23. Tried buying the bid there at 18, no fill. I cancel the order. Trying to buy the bid here at 211 on YS. DRMA is probably breaking high a day here. There it goes. Does it hold up though? It's been doing a lot of topping wicks. And 11 on YS. Look for an ad down here at 8 or 7. Looks like DRMA is holding up. 88. 414 is the high, or the halt. Bit of a topping tail right now. YS, we're looking for this back over 20. So watching YS for a move back over 19, 25. Watching that seller at 20. Watching 24 here. Order out at 24 to sell 500. Took some off at 23, watch 24. I'm just taking it off at 22. It doesn't feel like it wants to go yet. I'm gonna take the profit. CYTO, ALR. We'll see if ALLR wants to hold up 50 here. Starter at 50 as it holds above it. Watching that seller at 54. Watch the seller at 54 and 55. Adding at 54. Taking it off at 45, 48. Taking the loss. Watching 53 and 54 on ALLR. Taking off ALLR at 46. Loss. YS we're watching for break of 30. And at 28, watching 30. Cut it at 27. 1 cent loss. In the break of 1 on Sabs. It's 101. Can we get 103, 105? Take it off at 1. Take the profit. Back in at 101. Watching 102. Watching 102 here. Taking it off at 1. Damn, it goes to 102 anyway. Goes to 105. Seller at 105. Starter here at 103. There's 106. Add at 104. Watching 6. Took off some at 105. Watching 106. Took some off at 106. Watching 7, 8. High day pre-market is 8 or 10. Took some more off at 8. Watching the break of 10 here. Hit 11. Taking it off at 9 and 950. So we hit 14. Big seller at 15. We'll see if it gets through that seller. So watch how it reacts to that seller. We'll add on the pullback here for a starter. Seller at 12. Starter here at 12 as that seller breaks. We need to see 15 seller break first before I go in full size. Took it off at 11. Seller came down to 12. The big seller came down to 12. So if 12 breaks now we have a trade. 11. Big seller is writing it down. Wait for it to snap. In there at 9, watching 12. Big buyer at 11. Watching break at 12 and 15. Watching 14 and 15. Trying to get some out at 14 and 15. Seller came back. Out at 12 for profit. Watch that seller at 7. It's at 11 now. So still watching that big seller. Once we break, should be a nice pull away. And at 13 or 11, 12 area. Add at 10. Watching 13 here. Out at 9. Small loss. Okay, watching this back over 13. I still think this has room to the 2025 area. Watching that seller at 15 on Sabs. Watching 18, 20 here. Out the rest at 14. Small loss. Small win. Small loss. Yeah. Sellers at 74 and 75 on ALLR. Watching 80 break here. Seller at 84. High day pre-market is at 90. Taking it off, small profit on that one. Was in at 80, out at 81. Watch that seller at 84. Starter 84, watching 85. Maybe look for a dip buy here. Taking it up at 76. DRMA, pop and drop, false breakout, 50-cent flush. Watch that on my side monitor. That was insane. That's why I'm not trading that one. It's because it's been doing false breakouts all day. CNSP's hitting my high a day. This one's kind of sold off though. Big buyer at 70 on ALR. And at 76, kind of a high fill. Watch 80. Add at 83. Watch 85. 87 for the breakout. There we go, watching 90, high day break, pre-market. 93, 95, watching break of 2. Added for the break of 2, watching 2 break. Big buyer came in, watching break of 2, there's 208, 212 is the halt up. Watching this into 219, halt up. Can we get the halt up here? Taking off the table, looking for a dip buy. In here at 11, watching 19. Seller at 8. Small sellers, it's able to break. Add at 8. Watching it back over 10. Out at 2. Get back in on the dip buy. At 202. Watching back over 210. Had at 207. Watching 210 here. Ah, gotta cut it. At 96. Get back whatever I made on it. There's a buyer at 2. Watching 210 again. Back in at 210. Watching 16. Break up to 20. Watching this break over 15 and 20. Seller at 6. Buyer at 2. Watching it over 210. 215. Seller at 15. Does it break? There's 20. Watching 20. Buyers at 210. Watching break over 220. Buyer at 18. There's 28. 30. Hauled up is at 43. Watching one more attempt of 30. Off the rest. Let's not get it back this time. Starter at 28. Only 1,000 shares. Watching 30 break here. Added at 28. Seller at 30. Add at 24. Watching the secondary dip. There's 12. 11. And at 12 here. 2,000 shares. Watching 15. Seems to be going lower. Can we get back over 10? Back over 10, we hold this. Hello, my order. There we go. 201 we got filled. So we ended up getting back half of that profit again. Not half of the profit on the day, but half the profit on the stock. Starter at 15 on Sabs, watching 17. Alright, at 17. Actually taking it off break even there. Didn't like how it stalled at 17. We'll hop back in as 17 wants to break. Starter here. Watching 17 and 20. 19. Watching 20 here, that's a seller at 20. Took some off at 19, watching 21. High day 25. We'll look at 25 here for an ad. Taking some off at 25. There's 27. 29. Okay. Watching 30. Out the rest at 26 and 27. Buyer at 23, watching it. It's now at 27. Watching down through 30. Watching 30 break, 31, 32, high day. We're at high day. Halt ups at 42. Out of it, 32. Watching the seller at 36. Starter here 33. Cutting out at 30. Give it a second to do a micro pullback. Was in at 31, out at 29. Back in 32. Watching this through 33, 35. Watching 36 here. Watching 36, 37. There's 40, 48's the halt up. Watching 42, 40, 58, 54 is the halt up now. Out the rest at 38. Not a bad recovery. Back to highs on the day. Successfully broke through the 200 EMA on the daily chart as well, which is at 125. Watching back over 40, buyer at 37, so I'm using as support. Average is 38, out at 37. About 60 up the top there. ALR might be making a move past 2 again. Watching break at 2 at 99. There's 202. Can we get 203, 204 here? Watching 202. Should be able to get back over 2 here. Still a strong candle. Candle closed strong. Watching back over 2. SAB's making a move for highs. Watching ALR over 98. Out of it at 96. Taking the loss. $100-ish, $120. Look to get back in if it wants to get hold over 2. So buyers at 40 on SABs. Do they hold? Only got filled 100 shares on my dip buy on ALR. Taking a starter here at 210. Watch it back over 20. Just gonna take it off break even. I don't feel like it's moving the way I want it to. Break a 75 on UUD. Break even trade. Hit 77, seller at 76. We'll watch the pullback here. Watch that seller at 76. 73. Starter at 74 here. Looking towards that seller at 76. I'm gonna take it off for the 2 cent loss. Um, just YS is starting to make a move again towards VWAP. So let's make sure we have that on a chart as well. PHIO is also making a, it's resuming shortly. I don't know if I want to trade it yet. I want to pull it up just in case. Should be resuming right about now. 2, 1. Low resumption. Reading the tape. Watching over 950. There's 990. Watching for 990 to stick or for the halt level to move up. $10.30. Out at 9. Back in at 30. Watching this to 10.30. Watching back over 50. Retest of 990. terrible loss. Out at 35. 835 is where I'm out. I need to have a hotkey for buying stocks that are halting and they're higher priced, because 500 shares is too much. But it's my lowest share size hotkey right now. I need to fix that tomorrow. I need to have a hotkey that I can trade these stocks with. I just lost 500 for no reason. No reason at all. Watching 30 break on ALR. Watching 38. Watching it break through 40. And 52 is highs. 52 is the halt level up, actually. Out the rest at 31. Back in at 39 for break of 40. Back out 34. Watching PHIO over 9. Watching it over 9 here on PHIO. $97, $99. $75. Yeah, I gotta be done with this one. It's not doing me any good. Watching 48, 49 break. Break of 50 here. There's 60. Watching 59, 60 break. Hold ups at 81. Okay, watching this break through 70. Taking another quarter off. Watching 70 here. There we go. Watching this towards 86. Halt up. Alright, at 76 for the halt up at 86, 80, 91. Watching over 80 here. Over 80. 86. Watching 91 halt up here. Watching 91 for the halt up. $97 to halt up now. Took some more off at 86, watching 89 and 90s. More off at 83. Rest out 82, watching now 85 and 89. There's 72. And at 75. Watching 80. Alright, at 68. Watching back over 70. 72. Seller at 72. Do we get the break? It has potential here. Back over 75. There we go. Watching 75 and 8. There's 80. Seller at 80. Taking a little bit off at 79. Watch that seller at 80. There's 81. Watching 89 now. Watching 89. Taking some off on the break of 90. Watching now, break of 3. Took some more off 89. Seller at 95. Taking the rest out 82 if I can get filled. Rest out 84. Wait for the dip. Has range down to 60 if it wants it. So just waiting before I go hard on it. Waiting. Need to see more green on the tape than red. Started here, 71. I'll watch it over 75. Look for a 1,000 share ad at 80 possibly. Break of 85. Waiting here. Taking off a quarter at 77. Look to add back. Rest out at 77. I don't like how it paused at 78. And it's an inside candle right now, so pausing is not necessarily good. Could lead to a drop back down, just like you see there. Now watching below 60. We're $1 away from 3,000. That's so funny. 2,999. Sabs might be making a push off of VWAP. I want to get rid of it. PHIO as well. This sales might be a little bit too big. Maybe I just crushed this too much. There we go. Now you can see the symbol again. Alright, ALR watching 80. A little bit late to the move, so I'll only use small size here. 1,000 shares. Starter. Looking for an ad on the break of 80. There we go. Add at 82. Watching 85. Tried taking it off at 70. Out at 70. Okay. $200 loss. Not the best, not the worst. Might need to wait for it to more clearly break out over highs. 330 is the halt up, so we're still a ways away even if we break the $3 mark. SLGG is making a move. Let's see if we can ride it. Watching break at 73. VWAP's at 75. Watching 72. Yeah, I'm cutting that $200 loss. Wait for some green. Back in here for break of 72 again. And at 72. Watching it over 72.50 and 73. Out at 70.20 on SLGG. No luck with it. Get back some. Getting back 500 off the top so far. We'll wait for ALR to make that move that we want. 85, 95. SLGG, of course, gonna move while I'm gone. Okay, watching 75 on SLGG. Come on. Don't pull me in again. There we go, 76, 77. Out at 73 break even. Volume's not supporting the move on ALLR. Yeah, so we're gonna get false breakout again. SLGG, if it does want to get back above VWAP, it does look promising on the 5-minute and everything. Yeah, I'm cutting it. I keep on trying it, but it's not working. It's just, I'm not in rhythm with it. So I'm losing money on it. Oh well. Sam's making a push off VWAP. Big buyers at 29. Or at 28. And at 30. Watching 32, 33. Watch 33 here. Seller at 32, watching 33. Buyers at 28. Out at 29. Bit of a losing streak now. I'm not going back below 2,000 though, so don't worry about that. Um, Adjusting my risk accordingly. I'm not gonna risk $400 on the next trade just to make back some. I have to start getting some winners before I can start risking more again. Because right now I'm losing. Starter at 30 on Sabs. You see it over 33 this time. Cut it at 29, 28. 1 minute till this next 5-minute candle closes. $95 and 88 is the high of the previous candle. Here we have 145 and 32 is the high of the previous candle. Starter at 30. Routed at 30. Watching 32 here for the break. Hidden seller at 30. Out at 28. So in at 51 out of 40, or in at 51 out of 55 on ALR. Small dip. And at 73 here as this candle goes red to green, watching back over 80, 82, 83, 85. Took some off at 82, watching 85. Took some off at 78. Watching 85 here. Rest out at 79. Very nice bottoming wick on the 5-minute chart. Tried filling at 85, no fill. Watching break of 3 at 98. 320 is the halt up. Watch 310. Out at 95, it's going a little crazy. Back in 95. taking off 96. Went a little bit crazy there. Wasn't able to capture as much as I did, as much as I wanted with that kind of move. Plus I had an order to add 4,000 at 85 that I had to cancel because it didn't get filled. That'd been a great fill though. 85 for a break of 3. That'd been insane. 4,000 shares. Okay, back over 3. 311. This candle needs to close above 3 because this 5-minute candle's closing soon. 386 is daily resistance. Hitting 310 there again. Watching 14. There's 15. Careful here. Watch this next candle. Watching the dip back below 3. Back below 3. 290 is 90 MA. Starter at 8 here. Not a full fill. Now I got filled. Took it off at 3 for a loss. There was a slight lag filling me on those last 2 orders. This has rooms down to 290. It does want to dip. Sabs is also making a 5-minute move through 30. And at 29 on Sabs, watching that 30 level seller there. Sabs watching that seller at 30. There's 25 on the bid. Sabs watching 29, 30. Volume's a bit light. I'm taking it off at 28. I don't like the light volume. I don't think it's gonna break 29, 30 here. The setup on SAPS is great, but the volume is not. It's not there. The volume's on ALR. Seller's at 98. In there, 97. Watching over 301, 305 is the previous candle's high. Watching over 301, 305. Tape showing a break of 3. Three oh one, 303, 305. 81. Out of 86. That's how that candle closed. So now it's 315 high a day. 313 high the previous 5-minute candle. If I didn't trade PHIO with 500 shares, I might have been up by 3,000 already. VHC's going. Sub $1 stock. Are we able to trade it good on TradeStation? Not really. Bit of a spread on it as well. And it just made a 5-cent move. Most likely needs to pull back. ALR, watching break of 3 again. 304, there it is. Missed it. Starter 99 for move back over 3. Only 1,000 shares. Out at 89. 94 average. Out at 88. Take $100 loss. You're at 60 on drug. Watching 62. 61, watching 62 here. Taking most of it off break even. Just taking it off. I don't think it's... I can't profit on the ones where I can't trade between a cent. So on TradeStation, there's a thing where below sub $1 stocks, sometimes you can't trade them to the thousandth of a penny, so it's difficult to trade them. Only happens sometimes though. Sabs made the breakout of 32. Watching the pullback back to 32. ALLR making a move to 3 again. Sabs, seller at 34. And at 35. There's 37. Took some off at 38. Watching 39. Huge seller came in. 35. Out at 34. Watch that seller again. See if it wants to break. Don't know where that seller went. It was at 35 and then now it's just gone. So I'm a bit wary to get back in because I don't know where the seller went. We didn't break it, I know that. Buyers at 32. Starter here at 34. Watching over 35. Watching 35 here. Hidden seller at 34. If it doesn't break soon, I'm gonna have to go out. Right at 33. Hidden seller couldn't break. Maybe that's a seller from earlier. They decided to hide their order now. At 31. on the dip. Watching 33. I'm just gonna cut it at 29. Watching ALR, maybe it's more promising. Over 304. Getting a lot of wicks though now. It's not as clean as before. Watching 302, 304. Took some off at 304, watching 305, 307. Out the dip at 86. Watch 94, 95. Out at 88. Thinking about calling it. I'm just kind of waiting for ALLR to see if it wants to make a move back over 3, 315, break high day. It might take a long time for that to happen though. So I mean, I'll probably call it until then. Maybe I'll stick around just to watch it. If it breaks down 80 here, I'm not gonna watch it pull back to view up and then make a move later in the day. I'm not gonna stick around for that. Halves breaking VWAP down. So watching it at 80 here. If it does break 80, it has to bounce off the 90 MA on the 5 at 73. Otherwise, it's toast. Or toast for a while. There it goes. Now, does it hold 73? It's kind of holding. Might just be the first little bit, though. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe I should have gotten a starter down there at 73. Like 1,000 shares. Yeah, below 70, 67, 65. Kind of not really interested in it anymore. It's pulled back too much. Yeah, definitely not. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it there. Um, with the ALLR fading off there, I am done for the day. Closing the day up 2,200. Yeah. So today was pretty good. ALLR, we traded very aggressively using 2 and 4,000 share positions. Um, we traded SABS pretty aggressively as well. I think we gave back some profit up on the top of it. I think we were up a little bit more than what we are at now. Big losers today are PHIO. PHIO, I was just using 500 shares on it. I should be using maybe like 200, 300. So PHIO, we're actually down 700 on. Where does it work? PHIO. Yeah, down 730. Just from like 3 trades. $100 loss, $500 loss, and $100 loss. The $500 loss was $1 per share on 500 shares. But yeah, so the reason why PHIO I'm taking 500 shares is that's the lowest share size hotkey I have. So I'm gonna set up a hotkey later today that's out of the way of my normal hotkeys that'll be for trading just high-priced halt action. Maybe like 200 shares. Yeah, I think 200 shares is good. So I'll make a hotkey later today for 200 shares for specific stocks like PHIO, and there was another one last week as well that I wasn't able to capitalize on because I had too much share size. So I'll change that up. Bit of an expensive lesson, I think. 700 is a little bit too much to lose on that. SLGG. This one we just had a few poor trades around this high day break VWAP. We were getting in at 73 and it would flush to 72 or 70 flat. On 8,000 shares, a 3-cent drop is 200 bucks, 240 bucks. So we took a couple of trades like that, lost 400 after like 3 or 4 trades. That's our second biggest loss. Those are the only 2 stocks we're really red on. If you include DRUG, we took 1 trade on it, break even pretty much. I don't really include that. So yeah, we're only really red on SLGG and PHIO. Oh, AUUT. This one was also sub $1. Yeah, so this one we bought about here? Yeah. We got in at 74-ish and then had to sell at 72, 71 when it came back down. Kind of chased this one. If I wasn't in before the breakout of VWAP, I probably shouldn't have gotten in. YS. YS. This one we traded at the open. This was the one we traded at the open for VWAP red to green. From 190 to 230. Made some nice money on it. Didn't really trade it again after. I think we traded a little bit right here, not sure. And then we did not trade that flush. So yeah, B or YS, SABS, and ALLR are our three big winners today. With that, I will take care, and you guys have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow for another live archive.